Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 11 video. This is going to be a special one because I've compiled my top 5 matches of the Mortal Kombat 11 top 8 for EVO. And I have to say, man, the storyline for this tournament was an amazing one because obviously EVO is just the biggest fighting game tournament in the world. There's always going to be storylines, tension. There's always going to be a very high display of skill. But the storyline for this Mortal Kombat 11 tournament was these two twins that you guys are seeing on the screen right here. We have Nicolas and Scorpion Prox. Two pretty much kids for me. 17 years old, dominating Mortal Kombat 11 the last year. If they watch this, felicidades en todo el éxito que han tenido en Mortal Kombat 11 en todo este año. These guys have been dominating every single major tournament. It's ridiculous. I think they hadn't lost a game other than to themselves in like a year. Like they hadn't lost a set to anybody other than trading back and forth between themselves in a year, in like 4 major tournaments. That was the storyline because Sonic Fox had not competed. Some of the other top players had not competed in these tournaments. And these two twins from Chile, pretty much the gods of Mortal Kombat 11 the last year. Can somebody dethrone them? That was the storyline, and the top 8 was stacked. I gotta say, if this is the final major tournament for Mortal Kombat 11, it went out on a really high note because the display of skill, talent, dedication, tension, excitement was through the roof. And it was definitely my favorite Mortal Kombat 11 tournament that I've, personally seen in maybe ever since the game came out. It was really, really special. So here we go. Let's start off with the top 5 matches. Number 5, we got a Foxy Grandpa versus King Gambler. We got Sub-Zero versus Nightwolf. This match went down to the wire. It was intense. There was a lot of good reads, reactions. Overall, 10 out of 10 match. And that's only number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Things are going to get good.
Somewhere in the world, Big D's right eyebrow just twitched.
I'm fairly certain there's some Foxy subs in chat right now that are spamming for the Matoka.
For the Matoka.
I gotta say, folks, Nightwolf is not a very common offline character for Foxy. That forward 2 becomes a lot more reactable. However, there is an element of counter zoning here with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero Ice Ball just nullified instantly by Reflect every time, every single time. And Foxy, I mean, this is kind of old school Foxy, who grabs a lot. Oh man, here we go. Foxy and King Gambler.
And there is another world that exists. Another timeline that exists where we could see the Nightwolf mirror between these two as well.
Wonderful whiff punish there, King Gambler. That back one was crispy, right? As that forward 1-2 made its whiff. But this one connects. And the armor break! Look away! Oh, doesn't spend it, doesn't spend it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Nightwolf's on the screen. Get ready to look away quite a lot. This is a brutal character.
Yes, he is. It's a very Foxy Grandpa character, that trade. Shuts down the forward 2. Overhead does hit its mark.
Similar playstyle that these characters are going to have, very up close and personal, in range of normals. Nightwolf does have the slower overhead, but hey, it's an option nonetheless that will be implemented. The slow start, no reaction to the whiff throw.
And overhead hits it. Well, that's what he was looking for right there. You're going to have to watch out. These are 2 characters that are very prominent with their overhead forward 2s. And actually, Fatal Blow. Don't think you're safe, because you're not.
Woo! Fully interacts out. Got some space, Foxy. Look for something. He swung so huge there.
Get off me.
Trying to get underneath that jump, and I think, and that's what saves King Gambler. I think Foxy was trying the cheeky little dash under the jump and make it whiff.
That's really forward dash being so fast. That's a very common Nightwolf maneuver, but from that angle, must have just been a little bit awkward. King Gambler doing the right thing, establishing that mix forever. Whip punish.
That was just an absurd spacing decision to go for that at a space that could have whiffed and gotten him punished. Foxy big brained here early.
Lovely throw tech. The whiff throw, another throw tech. And there's the dash under. That's what didn't work in the last round, but it will here. Full combo and ending it in command grab gives you much more damage than you'd expect. 34% for that. Oh, no, no, no.
And all of those throws, Foxy says, you have just fallen for my gameplay, hook, line, and sinker.
Right, we're building enough meter for that amplified spirit tracks once more. Now, where do we go in this situation? I mean, Ice Ball, that's Reflect all day, every day. And the staggered game, back up into forward 2 in case you want to try and press. Happy to take those down 4s for now, but now this could be mixed territory. Close range, that down 3. Oh, no, Foxy takes it. But King Gambler, the right read, holds onto the meter.
The step back into the forward 2 again. Getting Gambler to press. And now that he's got him conditioned to kind of look for the dash up, dash back, it's going to be dash up pressure. There it is. Nice on hand me.
Really good throw text from Gambler so far. Really good. And the overhead hasn't been hitting too much anyway. Now where's it going to go? Foxy looking for the reaction here. This has been a very scary situation. Just eats it! Does not expect the jump in to just work like that.
Much advantage on it there, Ketchup. Oh man, that low. There is a gap there, I believe, if he goes into it, so you can make a read with a neutral jump. He's going to go into command grab. He's going to do the amplification. Whoa! Oh! Thank goodness that brutality is not unlocked, or we'd all be looking away from the screen right now.
That is one of the most disgusting brutalities in any of the games. I'm not going to say what it is. Just go and look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube. However, that was such a it's such an unusual first game there. Gambler overcommitting, must have just believed it to work there. Foxy missing the combo. However, gets another opportunity. Here we go again. 1-1-1 command grab. I mean, look at the damage. 38%.
I'm going to make a really bold read here. I think that if Foxy goes up 2-0 with Nightwolf, Gambler might do it.
Foxy overcommits to the 1-1-1. We're talking about potentially going up 2-0, but with overcommitments like that, Gambler, a combo drop here. Blocks the forward 2. Good stuff.
Ooh,
and that's back 4. Very almost elements of Conqueror, who King Gambler had to defeat to get into top 8.
Which is a massive win too. Nice. Dude,
that's the round. That's the round. That's the round.
GG's. Foxy's been so
Boom.
good on counter-poking Sub-Zero's pressure. He hasn't let Gambler get away with a lot of the stuff that Foxy himself is implementing. Those dash-up pokes into backdash into buttons, right? A lot of stuff that Sub-Zero likes to do, Foxy's implementing just a little bit better. Like I said, coming into this, it's a similar game plan that they implement up close.
Oh, that recovered so late that he had that much time to forward to it. Oh, God!
He did it again!
If you're King Gambler, you're thinking, well, this guy just knows what I'm doing. What's going on here? Thankfully, though, around us, there's plenty of wiggle room to make these kind of plays.
If that third forward 2 would have connected, another one checks the chin. Damage, damage, damage.
There's no point to spend any meter, and there we go again. Foxy, I've got to say, this is flawless victory. This is the old Foxy. This mix-up game, which is so unsafe, but he just seems to know when it's going to work. This ain't the Foxy that we really see anymore, I've got to say.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Lovely
nice
1-2. Good call out. There was definitely an element of just letting Foxy party too hard here, and I'm loving the fact that Gambler's now fighting back.
That dash under is one of the most gorgeous things I've seen tonight, and he's implementing it so well and consistent.
If you want to play Nightwolf, you need to learn how to get used to that kind of dash under on the jump in. It's so good. Nice use down 4.
So many Nightwolf players talk about anti-airs being one of the weaknesses of the character.
No confirm.
But one of the strengths being the movement you see on display. Gambler, can he tie us up here? Had some hit advantage, the down 4, didn't use it. Oh, he's really trying to bait something up from Foxy, I think. Maybe some disrespect. Slight hesitation now from both. The raw 1-2's working out. That will be the round. King Gambler. 1-1, of course. Of course. This is, I'm going to go ahead and just pencil in game 5. Production, just put 2-2 on the scoreboard.
We now jump into this next match here. The 1-1-1 does connect. No breaker. Gambler happy to hold on to the meter. Foxy doesn't want to overcommit just in case. The throw's good. Near the corner. Such an interesting matchup so far. Oof. I do feel like the more Gambler gets warmed up in this set, the better we might see, because there's been a couple of instances where there just haven't been confirms that you would normally see him perform, mostly in the 1-2.
Yeah, and it looks like he can't get anything off of the hit advantage of down 4, which is so unconventional for a Mortal Kombat 11 character.
Very much so. Oh, the jump in OS just to make it work out for him, get that extra damage. Another overhead, lovely fuzzy. That was reaction block by far, that was.
Oh, that'll be a hit.
That's it.
And jumping down 2 maybe? No, it's just gonna be a clean combo, spent it anyway. No hesitation from Gambler to take the round and has the first lead of the set. And getting Das Boot to get us started. That's how we started round number 1, too.
A wonderful knockdown. The 1-1 connects. Now Gambler with no break. That is going to allow Foxy to kind of fight his way out the corner, but too far away.
Drop stander and side switch. Ooh, just to stagger the back one. I love to see that from subs.
Wow! Wow! That was awareness. But again, the combo drop.
2 execution errors from Foxy.
Doesn't have the meter to get anything else, unfortunately. Lovely flawless block, but oh, maybe expected the breakaway there from Gambler. Here we go.
Even though it didn't work, I still love that decision by Gambler, because if he's right on the breakaway, he could have a match point.
Worth a go. Absolutely worth a go. But now, even Stevens, 1 game apiece, 1 round each. What a pivotal round this one will be.
I would say we're at down 3 range. Someone's pressing something here, and it's going to be Foxy.
Another reactionary block on that forward 2. This is why Nightwolf not as good offline, purely because of that. Just easier to react to his overhead.
That's why I see the throw. So prevalent. Oh, the reflect coming into play. Foxy's probably been looking for one all set long. And the fact that he had the reaction on the one that he gave him, just speak volumes to the skill we see. 1, 2, 3. Still a good knockdown, even non-amplified. And amplified given the best knockdown in the game.
However, unless you can set something up, that extra frame advantage is kind of meaningless, especially with a variation like this. It's why Foxy never spends it. Whip punish! But no meter to extend. Does an early jump too, maybe to mess with it. The throw's fantastic there for King Gambler. Fatal blow is ready, so he can absolutely pull off the comeback here. Beautiful whip punish.
And Gambler, 50-50 in a dream right now. Oh, so close to the conversion.
Good block again. But a good block from Foxy as well. And the armor break.
1,
look away.
3. Oh, Foxy, Grandpa, 2-1. That was composure at its best and a block for the win.
They keep pausing before, and I'm glad we are. The armor break, Foxy getting the right call out. It was almost poetic. I mean, you block my overhead, I'm now going to block yours. This is the level of play that we're looking at here at EVO 2022. I mean, the game has changed, ladies and gentlemen.
What a start for Foxy, too, on the round. Each one of these giving such great knockdown and putting you at the distance Nightwolf wants you to be in. He's on the hunt right here. He's trying to pounce. Oh, no. That execution's been slightly off for Foxy.
Yeah, the dash into the 3-1 is something that Foxy has just not had consistently, and I'm going to be straight. It's got to be something to do with playing loads of Nightwolf online. You go offline, he hasn't used Nightwolf all tournament long.
You got to put it in
those
like a couple frames quicker. You got to put it in a little bit early.
Dude,
yeah.
They're going to change your combos, man. They're going to feel different.
The mark of seeing that happen is when someone does something too early because they're used to the delay.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And that is going to give King Gambler a lot of breathing room that he otherwise shouldn't have. By all means, I mean, it's not his problem. It's definitely on Foxy to tighten up that execution.
They're going to chip. No, he's still alive. Has a chance.
Command grab.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I mean, he has to make a hard guess on what the weight
he
up's
wanted
going to
the
be.
knockdown, too.
Oh, minus frames. That's a free poke.
An easy call out for King Gambler. That is a very rare lone forward one for a Nightwolf to do. And he stays alive.
And it's a round he'll happily take. One of the main things about Foxy here, needs to really tighten up that mid-screen execution. A lot of his damage and his reads, they've been coming from his decision-making. But Foxy, famously, no combos. His tournament execution is arguably some of the absolute worst. But it's the brain that brings him forward, and that's why Foxy is always such an interesting player. However, King Gambler, neutral jump, lovely read, and now a full combo for the decision. Uh-oh.
Nice. The speed at which they're playing at, I mean, Foxy had just gotten some hit advantage, and Gambler with the recognition with the milliseconds to see that he backed off, get the jump in, and will then send us to a game number 5. The breakaway's not going to matter. King Gambler, the Texan, tying us up 2 games apiece. No one in this top 8 wants to lose. This is the 4th game 5 in a row. It simply, mathematically, reasonably doesn't get closer than this.
Foxy's going to take some rather important time out there just to quickly refresh. We're not going to jump straight into a restart match, although I'm pretty sure we'll be jumping into this final game real soon. And Gambler, that game we just saw was the element of, you know, every decision starts to work.
And it was just some good composure too.
Every read.
Yeah.
And it's impressive stuff. This final game, though, this is where that stress is going to get tested.
It's not easy to be in a situation like this and to have Sub-Zero in your face throwing of overhead or low that's going to send you out of the bracket. It's not easy to be in that situation.
Here we go. Final game between Foxy Grandpa and King Gambler. Only one's moving on. This is elimination territory. Wow!
Foxy Grandpa, who with a victory will set up a run back with Sonic from 2015 MKX finals here at EVO. King Gambler just trying to keep the Cinderella run going here. It was, what, 6 of 8 or 5 of 8? 5 of 8 in this top 8 catch-up. Our brand new finalists.
Foxy nullifying that ice ball, but everything has been punished so far, Gambler. That time Foxy took out to kind of collect himself. I think Gambler's been thinking about, right, where have I been missing some punishes? Where can I squeeze out more damage? And that's been fantastic for him in this first round. Another down one to challenge Foxy with a flawless block. 1-2 catches it, and the overhead's great as well, Foxy. This has not been the first round that you want in a final game, but there we go. An opportunity, and this time we just keep the damage nice and simple. Oh, but the hard read from King Gambler. And why not? He had health to work with.
Absolutely. That's when those type of reads start to feel a little more comfortable as he gives himself a match point here. His back is to the wall, and Foxy finds a clean jump in. Optimal combos. The execution's there. 1, 2. Is he going to amplify just for the side switch, maybe? No.
I would say no. I really think that, you know, the corner's going to give him some more damage, but that extra bar of meters is going to be so important for the next sequence. Any kind of punish or hit, you need that bar, the overhead for Gambler. Keeping it nice and safe. The match point for Gambler.
Any commitment there. This would have been a tough situation for Foxy. He stays alive, and he's pushing him towards it, close to the middle of the screen. He's building some space to play with, and that reaction was absurd.
Lovely down to him. That was like an MK2
It was.
There's the dash under. Is Gambler going to break? Yes, he will.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's going to do damage over time.
Oh, no. That's 10% just disappearing for free.
And now the chip. If Foxy gets hit, though, this is Sub-Zero we're talking about, and he made the read. I guess being a Sub-Zero player yourself, hey, I'd overhead there. Match point for both players, Aquaman. Come on!
It's what Gambler's bet on the most, and here we go to a final game. Final round between the two, and even though he's blocked overhead 14 times in a row, he does on the low too, and an absurd flawless block gets Foxy back on top and sends Sub-Zero and Gambler back to the corner.
Looking for a whiff punish there, but Gambler quite rightly doesn't overcommit to that string. And the good block from the overhead. This has been such a scary game. The standing one, the instant jump in. No breaker from King Gambler. Does not want to get armor broken for another time. You need that bar for wake up, of which the wake up retreat. He gets frozen. Nightwolf gets the reflect. And a full combo now for Foxy, who gets another command grab ender. This is Sub-Zero though. He can always bring it back.
Neutral spinner reset here, goes for the low, and hasn't got interrupted, and what a savage swing by Gambler. Big damage, and he's doing the Sub-Zero. No! Disrespected the hidden manager down 3, and it is going to be a Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa takes an extremely close match. And I feel like he's just looking for it.
Next up, at the number 4 spot, we have Nicolas versus Sonic Fox, the legend. First appearance for one of the twins that I mentioned before, going up against the legend Sonic Fox. Multiple EVO champion, including winning Skullgirls for this year's EVO. So congrats to Sonic Fox on that. I know that they were not really taking Mortal Kombat 11 as serious as in previous years, but the fans wanted Sonic Fox to enter and wanted Sonic Fox to show off what they could do versus the twins, because that was one of the things that I mentioned before in previous tournaments when they were dominating. Talking about the twins, Sonic Fox was not in, Ninja Killer was not in, Rewind was not in. There was a lot of other top players that were not playing at the time. So with Sonic Fox versus Nicolas. Really anticipate a matchup, and it did not disappoint.
Looking as composed as ever. Already an EVO champ this weekend. Trying to build on that. Let's let the intros run.
That is just a baseball bat right there.
I will scatter you to the four winds.
Here we go.
Oh,
Game one
let's go.
begins.
It begins with a forward 3 rip from Sonic Fox, putting out some slow frames, not contested by Nicolas early, and then we're getting started with some big buttons.
Now, what's this matchup going to be? You know, Joker with the reach, the long range, the conversion potential. But Fujin, oh! Already an early mistake from Nicolas. And this is what we're thinking. Are there going to be some nerves? The twins have been so composed all year long. But you're at EVO, you're in top 8, you're fighting Sonic Fox. This is when nerves get tested way more than anything else.
You're on a stage where Sonic Fox has been 19 times prior. Comfort level over 9,000. Nicolas, are the nerves going to hold? Resets neutral quite well there. Neither player taking too much damage at once. They've been nickel and diamond right now. What an interruption with the down 3 to steal the offense from Sonic.
Was definitely looking for a counter hit there, but no crushing blow left to go. Barely minus. Oh, the neutral duck! And the break from Fox. But with the fatal blow locked and loaded, Joker becomes extremely dangerous here. Cancel. No flawless block there from Nicolas, but he interrupts anyway, and that's going to be round 1.
What a start for the Chilean, looking so smooth on the defensive option. It's why when we saw Nicolas and Scorpion Fox for the first time, that forward 1 just absorbed Fujin. It's because of the things that we just saw. The execution, the defensive options. It didn't, nothing get thrown. That micro duck was absurd.
And the walk down of that caliber from Fox, really testing the waters. How likely is Nicolas going to be here to just press buttons to maybe challenge? I like that. Goes in for the knockdown, the trade. Not bad for Nicolas because it's going to prevent a combo. And the knockdown getting rid of the environment, so that's going to be even better. Fujin now has to take a little bit of time to build up those resources. If there's one thing Fujin is, it's meter intensive.
That he is. That was such good composure by Sonic to look for an anti-air at where he was with the interactable.
Counter hit. Another knockdown. Really interesting to end the combos with that sort of tornado just to get the close range knockdown.
And that was
but that's going to be Fox the first round. You can hear this crowd.
Oh, they're
back in Fox.
They know the pressure that's on for both of these players for the entire scene right now.
The sequence!
Trying to take the wind out of Sonic here early on. Backing off in that space. Has misspaced a couple of back 2s and pushes so far. Nothing crazy. Hasn't burned them too hard.
Wow. A little bit of that extra counter hit damage there, Nicolas. A trade, but a trade that works. You get the meter out of Fox, get the damage. At the air, doesn't want to overcommit though. That string on whip is absolute death. And the dash up grab, come here.
He's at wake up throw. He's at wake up throw implemented. He is not afraid to challenge Sonic already. And that's what it's going to take. That's what we've always felt it's going to take. Someone that has bold enough to just play their game against Sonic and be comfortable enough. And he is in full control. Sonic back to the wall. Will we see a real master? Oh, he is trying to.
He'll take it. Nicolas is happy to hold these throws right now. Look at the life difference. Who cares? I wouldn't be surprised if Fox goes for another one. But this time the throw tech. A challenge, a trade, but again, no tech. He's happy to take the damage. He'd rather Sonic Fox be minus and then take a turn. But no, he challenges. And right here, what is going to happen?
Oh my goodness! Sonic is going to make Nicolas blink first and take game number 1. It's a real master to get us started.
He flinched. He flinched at command. He was happy to hold every single throw that was happening there. He had the life to take it. But the moment he hesitated, Fox jumps on it. And that's where the experience comes into play.
Unbelievable. And the boldness of Sonic to throw after blocking a jump in. Fortune just might favor him. Swinging in front of his face, only getting punished by the down 1 in the back 1 finds it smart. Sonic just a couple of miss spaces, going to give Nicolas a little bit of breathing room here as he needs to get settled quick.
A wonderful start here for Nicolas. That first game, maybe a bit of an eye-opener, a wake-up call. No matter how well I'm doing, I am not immune to that Fox factor.
Oh, you ain't lying. Been a long time since we've seen it too on full display. That got the adrenaline going.
That's a moment we might see in the clip somewhere. You know, the neutral duck now. That should be an easy full combo here. Amplify it just for the extra damage. No need to spend the crushing blow on that string. Save it for later, because now Nicholas, 1 round up, but I'm still reeling over that last game. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, absolutely. But you look at the checklist. Ooh. He has found that push multiple times. You look at the checklist of what makes like the top MK players ever. Look at Nicholas implementing one of those things that I feel like you need to check off. Composure in a moment like this.
Now that breaker activated the late flawless block, knowing a jump in's going to be likely, so let's try and mess with the frames of it just a little bit. This is one thing about the twins from Chile, both Nicholas and Scorpion procs. Oh, you got caught! That is a tricky little Fujin mix there. It's not likely that someone's going to dedicate all the way. Another flawless block, shutting down the back forward 4.
Oh, this is such good neutral from Nicholas, and it's Sonic who blinks their 3/4 screen. The back 2 catches you. You feel like you can. Wow! Never breathes chip territory. Oh no, not again! Not again, Ketchup!
I cannot believe it. Fox just had the absolute sixth sense, but a combo drop at the end is going to allow Nicholas to make it 1-1. Fox. I mean, Nicholas isn't the only one here that's having to sort of like adjust and get comfortable. That second game, Fox themselves are in a position to go, right, hang on a minute, okay.
Drop that really tight stand 4. Optimal pick. Oh, I don't even know what to say. This is why we talk about them the way that we do.
Absolutely. The flawless blocks are unreasonably efficient.
If you're wondering what would happen if the Google AI actually came to life, you're looking at Nicholas and Scorpion. Whoa!
Wow, that would have been an interesting trade. No doubt the game sends to break straight away. Maybe not the first time that's ever happened to Nicholas, but either way, a full conversion here for Sonic Fox. There's the launcher to continue. Extra damage, a nice little knockdown, and pressure for what comes next. A forward 3, but just not going to anything on top of it. I think Fox, you're going to be showing a lot of respect to those follow-ups.
Yeah, that was the no mix-up from Nicholas, and catches Sonic, pressing a button. It looks like right there. It's not going to be able to reverse position, though. This is huge for Sonic with a forward 3. Nicholas has not been afraid to do a forward 3, almost in Sonic's face, given the startup of it.
Fox hasn't done much to challenge it yet, but part of me thinks that's just something we're going to see it develop as the set continues.
Oh,
Tries to whip
my goodness, that could have been a back 1-1 for the round. Nicholas giving him a gift.
The dash and throw, that was so risky. If Fox had a right read there on the grab, that would have been the end of the round, the delay and the cancel. But right now, the other throw direction coming out strong, and what a good choice that was.
That was a bold throw to do. Nicholas has either micro ducked or tech, I think 3 or 4 in a row. So Sonic, not afraid to bet big.
And more of these win pushes come out. Whoa! Amplifies there just to make himself less punishable, but the counter hit.
I'm going to say catch up. I think Fujin may have just broken the game a little bit.
Maybe. A clean jump in and the breakaway. Oh, there you go, caught pressing.
That was earlier. Sonic had done a reversal throw on the early jump kick, and right there Nicholas got the backdash into the back 1, and Sonic's done some good job of trying to call that out. It's been some good mind games.
Throwing Sonic Fox out of the corner, Nicholas now knows really this corner positioning isn't going to win this matchup. Just trying to out neutral with punish, do what Fujin does best. There's that back 1. Oh, that's punishable, but Fox not ready.
Missed it by a millimeter on the forward 2, and flying out of dodges Nicholas. Gets the push in. Ooh. Hey, that's a good trade for damage.
That win push, we were kind of close to crushing blow. I was looking at that to think maybe that KB'd, it would have got rid of the back forward 4 anyway. Hang on, retreating to safety. What a choice there for Nicholas.
Oh my god, that would have connected. If it wasn't the T-Rex Slim fatal blow, that could have been it. Sonic, pressure still on. The floss one's there for Nicholas.
He'll live. The win push.
Jack in the box. The push is going to be quicker! Nicholas taking the breath out of Sonic to keep himself alive in this game.
One would think the KB.
only thing that would have saved him from the chip damage.
Being able to activate that KB probably wasn't necessary at that point, but I mean, you just had to be sure. You had to be sure. EVO top 8 depends on it. And now the counter hit, the forward 2 is gone. Fox having to go with just a regular old combo, but still getting fantastic damage for the efforts.
But the regular old combo did more than most of us are able to do in this game. That's ridiculous.
I know. No whip punish there, the back 2 doesn't quite come out! Doesn't get the magic jump in either. Fox with a conversion, and now corner positioning. That forward 1's pretty good, but Nicholas, a bit of a miracle to pull off. Oh, the down 2 misses, and that could very well be it, because the breaker, sure, but you just can't win! Oh, God.
That was such a beautiful conversion right there. The crowd went wild because they've never seen that one before.
And just like
Nicholas
that,
not putting in the breakaway that actually would have saved them through the down 1.
Not much time left for Nicholas to make something happen here. 2-1 for Sonic Fox, who was looking so comfortable, Aquaman.
What a start, too. That's the one. No, no. That was the longest walk. Tried to coach Steve, man.
Another confirm on that forward 2. And meter to play with. 1-2-1. Let's just continue. Big damage. Corner positioning as well. Push back to give us whatever happens next. Jumps themselves into the corner, though. Nicholas too close to get a conversion. However, now, potentially, Nicholas' time to party. Flawless block! Why are you jumping on me? Eat this!
Full cash out. Not going to go for the restand as Nico lost. Making a button Sonic. Both of these guys had some bold wake-up decisions. Overhead, Nicolas trying to get that anti-crossover. 1-2. Has been so good at the reactions of all those little minute things. And that Jack in the Box, this is the least I've seen it kind of come into play here. So many good trades. The floss block was there. No meter. Thanks you. This is so scary right now.
This is a pivotal round. One that Nicholas would very much appreciate. Kind of one touch to kill for both players. Anti-Ever too far away to pick this up. No cancel. And the throw just comes out on its own. Nicholas a round up. Fox still only needs 2 rounds to move on here.
That was so scary. Sonic had the knockdown on the corner. Dashed up in his face. Opted to look for the more defensive read, which was nothing, and it allowed Nicolas to jump out of the corner, get the pressure going. Oh, barely misspaced that one. And tried to pop the head. And that forward 3 has caused some unusual situations for Sonic, trying to get some Jack in the Boxes out. The forward 3 saved them a lot.
That meterless forward 3 into Tornado is not easy. It is so tricky to get consistently. Yeah, here we go. And we're punished. And now Optimals. Give me that down 1. Extra damage.
134 doesn't get the punish. Just safe staggers from both. The back one's range. Did they make conversion? No.
1 hit too many on the Skywalk. 1 hit too many.
We've seen this before.
Yes, we have. A combo drop from Nicholas. Will he live to regret it?
Fatal blows in play 2 for the extra chip in the forward.
No!
And the throw's gonna do it. Sonic gonna put himself on match point here for Evolution. Guaranteed top 3 winners. Finals. Pours the confetti out. Needs one more to fully celebrate.
This is what I was thinking about. Experience, stress to the highest caliber. Execution is normally something that the twins can do in their sleep.
Whoa.
But that's changing in this top 8. We've seen so many uncharacteristic combo drops here from Nicholas. And I mean, you're going up against Sonic Fox EVO top 8. This is where the stress is tested to its maximum degree. There's the flawless block though. Side switch as well. Give me that corner position, please.
Oh man,
another throw!
Ludicrous the option there from Nicolas. Even crazier.
Whip.
Wow.
Another one! Escape failed!
Fujin pulling a limbo, going to the ground right there. Throws have been super important for Nicolas. Has a high success rate with that KB loaded. Is he going to use that against Fox here late?
That back one's going to become quite scary. Oh, and there's the throw escapes. That's going to nullify the crushing blow that was locked and loaded for the throw.
And then immediately into all of this damage, 348. Has to stop the bleeding, and what a replay. Sonic 2 just neutral jump. And is there anything that you can do about this? Look, all the guaranteed damage. Sonic Fox in the driver's seat, but he just swings with the back 1-1. Taking the breath from me out of his opponent, and this is going to continue.
That was such a clutch moment. Fox trying to simply meaty the down 1 into the Jack in the Box. Such an honest little play, but one that was happily punished. And the fatal blow gives us exactly what we want. And it looks like this set's going to be going all the way, Mr. Aquaman. And can I say we expected anything less?
Absolutely not. So. Everyone out there is enjoying this as much as we are. Hope you guys brought some popcorn today. Things have just gotten started.
This game means so much. This one match means so much to both these players. Nicholas being able to get this into the guaranteed top 3 finish. That would be an unbelievable result for such a young player, an up-and-comer, a perfect example of new blood in the NetherRealm scene. And Sonic Fox, no longer the young player they once were. You know, so many EVO top 8s under their belt, so many games. This would be so important for both of them. I know Fox would love to get an EVO win again, considering, you know, good weekend for them so far.
I was naming all the previous champions, and Sonic Fox's name kept coming up time and time again when it comes to these titles.
4-3.
Has been winning these games since Injustice 1, and bold wake up down 2. Such safe pressure, and there's a reversal punish. Hold on a second.
The wake up 1-2 does not work, and that's going to be massive damage. And there's the jump in for even more. of this optimized Fujin play. These combos not as simple as they look. And another
Oh
confirm.
my
That
goodness.
should be the route.
What an insane time to get aggressive too, because it was right when Nicolas gave Sonic Fox the fatal blow. That's usually when you have to give Joker a little bit of extra respect. He said, not today. We're trying to win EVO.
Just like that, Nicholas match point on Sonic Fox. This would be a landmark victory in our community, being able to take this by all means. I mean, that the tournament's not going to be over, but the chase, the whip punish, doesn't go in for the KB though, just keeps it meterless.
And tried to fish for the armor break too. Such optimal play from both right now. Such a big win. Sonic in a final round situation. Nicolas has his match point. Already halfway there. We know Sonic Fox has the comebacks. Capable.
But can they pull off a comeback of this caliber as every single whiff punish is coming through, whiffing that forward two like nobody's business. The defense to block that back one, but there's not many opportunities left to bring this back. Thankfully for Joker, fatal blow. Do not think that down two is intentional.
I don't know about that one. Maybe not forward two attempt, the dash forward two. But Fox has been struggling with a couple of dash cancel normals that have whipped. That's it! And Nicolas, the jump kick connects. Sonic is being sent to losers. The twin from Chile has done it.
All right, moving on here to the number 3 spot. We have another appearance by Foxy Grandpa, and then we have Rewind, who in my opinion was the standout of the whole tournament. Not only in this match, but you guys are going to see a little bit later on. He's in the next 2 matches. Rewind was the standout for me. He put everybody on the edge of their seat. He had everyone standing up cheering. Not only in this match, like I mentioned, but coming up here, things are going to get good. So enjoy Rewind versus Foxy Grandpa.
One of the absolute best performances of Rewind's entire career.
Yes.
And now we might be coming full circle as it's going to be EVO Rewind. There is a chance to become a returning EVO champion once more.
This was the big win that Rewind got, was with this character. Can you do it again?
Against Liu Kang with the Robocop. I guess this is where we get a little bit interested, because pure fundamentals on the side of Liu Kang and Robocop having all the tools in the world to keep you at arm's reach. And how is Rewind going to capitalize on every situation? Right now, I mean, look, it's a risk worth taking because this Robocop variation doesn't do loads of damage, and we've only just started, so let's try and put the thought early that I'm going to flying kick.
Absolutely. I like that too. Try to set the tone. I like that everyone's been bringing the similar tools to fight Robocop with. They're also bringing a low projectile. They know if you can't contest that low auto 9, it's a problem.
Foxy having a really good life lead at the very beginning. The stance to maybe give a little bit of extra opportunities here for Rewind, but no one home just yet. Down one, gives him a turn. So much damage on those spikes. Those anti-crime spikes, man, they don't tickle. Happy to hold the throw.
That's right. Next roll away. Woo!
Lovely.
Looked like that caught a button, and speaking of catching something, the 4-4. Foxy just not blocking there, gives Rewind huge jump. Tried to bait something with the empty jump. I like that too. Sorry, empty short up. Pick up. No! That's the Yoshiro. With the slight damage buff on there, with the Flame Fist, we'll see if this closes out against Big Murph with the 1100 Super Soaker health bar.
Will he survive? That's the question. Robocop!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Robocop steals that one away!
1 HP and a dream!
Come quietly or there will be trouble.
Silent. I'd say it's silenced us all, but the crowd's gone wild.
The crowd very much enjoyed that one. It was almost a disaster for Foxy. I mean, whiffs the 1-2-1 and gets whiff punished by the fatal blow, and then survives with quite literally 1% left in the tank. And then we're just walking out the corner. Get me out of here. Come on now.
That's one of the most disrespectful grabs in history. And then the whole sequence right there by Foxy. Rewind just lost like 200 health after getting sent full screen because of the strip and the zoning. Perfectly executed by Foxy.
Rewind makes that read again. Just go for the flying kick, but this time it worked out at a much more critical moment. And hang on a minute, here comes more of the bicycle kick. Now a great opportunity now for Rewind to take this. And that's it. Doesn't need to spend anything, doesn't need to do anything flashy, but what we are going to do is build towards those bicycle kicks.
And the final round to start us off here. Big challenge, the Liu Kang special, just putting out that 1-2-4. The speed, the name of the game for the Earth Realmian hero, and he's going to town. Rewind feeling the momentum. Gets the cash out. is about to give Foxy a fatal blow, and is it even gonna matter? Restood, time to guess again. Flame Fist is on, working at a flawless. Isn't it up with the danger left? No, stays alive because of the big health, and a flawless victory for Rewind is the response.
That was very much just one of those cases of everything that could work is gonna work perfectly. Rewind just having the game sense, and that's one thing that makes him so scary. Is if it's a mix-up that can be like a grab or a button or a stagger, he's just got that peace of mind where he's almost always bang on the money. And it is going to prompt now a character change. Foxy.
I can tell you from experience, it's aggravating to fight against. It's absolutely aggravating to just see what he's capable of, right? On a consistent basis.
Well, it looks like we're going to be going in for a Sub-Zero pick instead. A drastically different matchup, but one that is going to require Foxy to take considerably more risks than he takes with Robocop. That Robocop matchup was so close, but at the end of the day, the second Liu Kang closes in that gap, it's going to be a little bit trickier to deal with. And now the sub. Is it time to just mix?
Yeah, because
that's what Foxy picks Sub-Zero for, is to rob.
It's the complete opposite of what he just threw at his opponent. He went all the way up the right sleeve and pulled out the Robocop in the zoning. Now he's going all the way up the left sleeve. I take that back. He's actually brought the more zoning-oriented Sub-Zero.
It's always been how he plays. The Axe gives him a little bit more neutral control. The Frigid Storm is the only sub I know that uses that move. But it's Rising Ice, my friend. The Rising Ice is where it really starts to party.
Because it gives you the same threat of your overhead leading to a launcher, but for less cost than the 2 bars that the Deep Freeze does give you. But you lose the zoning option. But you're right, that Axe is so underutilized, in my opinion.
That's now a full combo. Foxy going to be able to get a respectable amount of damage here on top of getting towards the amplified slide. Love to see it.
Ooh. Making it overneath. One of the biggest projectiles in the game. The Icicle Explosion. I forgot what it's called.
Frigid Storm, I believe.
Icicle Explosion. I shouldn't name stuff.
Big punch. Whoa. Agoro move.
Agoro move. Big normal.
Short hops, the down one to challenge. Ooh, that delay! That's it! No need to overcomplicate. We'll just take the fatal blow and we'll take that first round, but it seemed like a bit of an uncomfortable round, Aquaman.
From both.
Yeah.
Foxy having a hard time getting settled. Rewind going to be unsettled with the fact that Sub-Zero is on the screen, and woo-wee, I like what I just saw to get started.
With punish, that's going to be fantastic for Rewind. The counter hit into good damage, forcing the breakaway too. Best of everything, really, in this round. Foxy not being able to make the right call out on the grabs, the staggers, the mids in this case.
Flame on. Oh, the challenges. Foxy's getting bold. Will force her favorite. Let's get the corner. Not to go for the pressure there. Had some opportunity to get a couple forward dashes in, but uses it for that Arctic Blast that we haven't seen be a factor, but I like that he's still going for it.
He uses it mostly just to kind of stabilize, and from range it creates a really weird... Oh my, what on earth was that?
That was so unconventional that it worked.
Very much.
Because that was not a safe thing to do.
No, instant air axe can actually be slightly plus, which is a very scary thing to deal with. KB, oof!
All she wrote, and Foxy, the aggression, the complete 180 in play style. That's the mark of a great player and a champion, is someone that can play every kind of aspect of the game at the highest level.
Another one, and we're going to start off strong by going in for one of our slides. The KBs to count too far away.
Really hate to see that. Got the whiff.
What on earth?
That was good that Rewind didn't overcommit. One more normal, and that was about to be whiff punish city. Population 1. He would have been there alone at the bar.
Now that buff.
Ooh, I thought the flying kick was coming.
Yo, the short hop to get over the axe, that's sick. That's a punish though, the dash in just to make it so. Way too close. There's a challenge back-to-back. Rewind starting to catch sight of what was catching him in the previous match. Those back-to-back 1-2s not going to work anymore. Goes for it 2 times in a row now.
Look for something, anything, and Foxy, if he gets hit, it's all really guaranteed at that point. So is this for 214. Because this variation of Liu Kang, it gives you that 1-2-3 command grab that's just kind of guaranteed on hit. Hard to deal with, because that 1-1-3 is just a precedent of itself. The jump works out as Foxy whips stuff forward too. And Rewind finds another round on the board.
Forward 2 was so likely that Rewind was going to do everything in his power to just avoid being in its range. Hence all the jumps and the mobility that we were seeing there. I mean, it was the right choice to make. Why even put yourself in that situation as Foxy now? The back-to-back 1-2 works again. Denial there, not of the damage, but of the KB. You do not want to give Sub-Zero that slide-crushing blow ready to go. Whips it, the footsies for Rewind, so good!
That stand one into the slight walk back, got everything right there. Foxy pressing, it's huge. He's got the knockdown, this is big. Time to guess, and he guesses right! Does Rewind. Cashes out for 354, and uh-oh, life alert for Foxy Grandpa. Doesn't fall for the stagger to stand one. Rewind's picked up a couple things off of it, and that was just a bullying in the corner. A couple of strong rounds from Rewind to possibly gain some momentum with the 2-1 lead here.
Sub-Zero kind of working, kind of not. I feel like Rewind's being way too active, way too mobile for the Sub-Zero style to kind of work on
Foxy,
him.
sorry, did I just get people mixed up?
I'm not gonna lie, mate, it's already gone.
I lost my brain 4 matches ago.
But I'm wondering, it is going to be the Katana. Now, Katana has always been one of Foxy's most common characters, but not necessarily in the competitive space. I'm wondering how it's going to fare here because of just how dominant Rewind is looking with this Liu Kang.
He's betting his tournament life on this.
I mean, I said the Sub-Zero wasn't really working because it works if someone's like really grounded, but Rewind's just all over the place, and he knows if I'm moving all over around, he's not going to be able to get these mix-ups on me. Katana, I think she's going to be a little bit better at shutting that down.
Yes, very.
Oh, that was so good! Rewind, how did you know?
I mean, that's the way to get started.
Everything is working for Rewind so far, Aquaman.
The name of the game against this variation of Katana, I feel like, is going to be trying to control the pace a little bit more. If he's able to stay on top of her, don't let her get that blood stance going. That's what it's all about here. But if she can get going, that set play can really take a health bar.
That wake up 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Overcommits.
no.
Foxy can't quite get the punish though, and I think he's trying to press afterwards. That was no punish. But this Liu Kang has been a bit hard for Foxy to kind of deal with here. Did not believe that was going to hit, so already committed into the fan. But the neutral duck and the punish, Rewind, he's on another level right now.
That was crisp. Watching that jump and float over him, that's so hard to do because on paper, I'm looking at that, I think I'm getting clipped to the face. And blocking right there would change the game for someone like me in that situation. So the fact that he knows, and these top players do, how to get those jump-ins to whiff by staying crouched, staying low. They could also be limbo champions.
There's more of the side pressure to just continue. Foxy with punish. Here we go. And again, just in case you try and break, there's the butt barge, the square wave. With punish, but not quite. There's the pickup though. Rewind, clean stuff.
Ready for it, and now welcome back to the corners where Rewind bullied him in the last one. If he can keep him here, ooh! Tried the short hop, and it almost anti-aired. Short hops do have a unique way about them to anti-air. Well, in most cases, we saw Spawn's anti-air half screen earlier.
Now, as long as Liu Kang has that fatal blow, oh dear, that was almost a whip punish.
Woo!
Not quite though.
How many short hops are we gonna see go underneath these normals and specials?
This is what I mean. Rewind is just playing so slippery, but it so often seems to be the right thing to do that it's got to be so stressful to fight. And Foxy gets clipped here, he knows that he's in big trouble, and that's why the plus frame for Rewind. He's happy to just sit and block. 10 seconds left.
If Foxy gets the pressure he just survived right there.
The one thing he didn't want to eat was a fatal blow, so he was happy to get grabbed if it meant, you know, not getting killed out of the round. Still match point for Rewind though, and this is a great start.
That's one of the easiest situations to get grabbed to death on, and Foxy standing his ground. Drops the combo, that would have been huge. Could have seen the KB or at least a fish for it as Rewind didn't show the breakaway.
I'm actually going to very much go into the not playing loads of offline Katana in the lead up to EVO. You know, those few frames of delay, in those kind of combos, they'll make a huge difference. Now Foxy, a good life lead, but with the likes of Liu Kang, will easily turn away. There's the command grab. Lovely stuff there from Rewind.
Love that in a slight negativity too. Let's keep your opponent on your toes. Use those grabs wisely, guys. If they're blocking too much, make that check happen. Foxy's trying to make a comeback happen here. Tossing these fans, and they're super effective. Wow, the balls to just dash up and command grab there.
That jump in was really risky from Foxy. And now down 4 fan.
He can take this now. We're in the same situation as the last game. It's the throw.
Oh my lord!
If you're, look at Rewind saying, if you're wrong there, you lose.
And Foxy
That
was
was
right.
that smile.
Foxy was somehow right. Are we rematching? Yes, we will. It's Katana and Liu Kang. Which character's making it through? Foxy didn't quite pick that one up.
Can't believe we're sitting here once more in the energy that we have felt here at EVO in another Game 5 in finals.
Foxy not actually using that Melina dive kick to press the advantage, just getting the damage and then backing up, disengaging the situation. Dash and grab, again, rewind. Starting to catch sight. I mean, you're blocking a lot. I mean, are you going to get hit by these? Ooh, with the grab from ages away.
And he still pushes out the stand one, the shortest one possible, and there's another one. Woo! That's what Foxy needed, though, and hey, if anything, if it was a consolidation since you have Bill Barr, at least he's out of the corner. Take a positive for what it is. Neutral's been reset here mid-screen. It's match point for Rewind.
It was going to be very difficult to win that round. Foxy had to prioritize getting back into the center of the screen, and that was the choice he made. Now, is that going to be enough, perhaps, to bring him into a match point situation, or is this where things end for Foxy?
Ooh.
And Rewind moving on. I think either way, this has been such a good set. I'm happy with either result, but I'd love nothing more than to see it go to a final round. But Rewind gets the bicycle kick, and the pressure begins.
He's really turning up the heat here. Bold presses from Foxy on the defensive side of things. Back one really slow there on the stagger. Liu Kang's generally -1, -2 on every stagger the man possesses. And Foxy's done a good job in these clutch moments of being right defensively against all of those situations.
And Rewind holding onto the breaker. Knows that if he armor breaks me here, I'm in a really bad situation. It's just not worth it. So does the right thing and just holds the combo damage.
That whiff was frightening.
It was.
But Rewind not ready for it. Probably hasn't even seen that string whiff before. These guys are really slowed down.
That trade favors Foxy, at least for now. But now Fatal Blow's ready to go. Rewind just needs one good hit into Fatal Blow, and it will be moving on to top 3.
Woo! Like I said earlier, these are these moments that you can get thrown to death. I'm shocked we haven't seen more come from Rewind in these comeback attempts where Foxy Grandpa has just frozen up defensively and reversal thrown.
That was exactly how the last game ended, and we see the exact same situation. Foxy once more prioritizing the center of the screen. Just stay away from the corner. That's where Rewind gets a better situation, and Rewind having to chase down this defensive brick wall. Nice pickup, but the breakaway. No bicycle kick for you, my friend.
Ooh, did convert.
Wow.
I can't believe Rewind was ready for that. Thought it was going to be a punish. Foxy does both of them! Both of them slipping in a final round. Two mistakes from both. They're both human.
But there it is. He was looking for the bicycle kick and he finds it. Wake up jump. Rewind must have fumbled a flawless block there or something.
Foxy did that jump kick so early that he just put a different timing on there that Rewind is not used to. Wow. Foxy now the lead. Knows that he might need to go for something big here because now he's got Fatal.
That trade, good for Foxy, but maybe not now the Fatal Blow's been locked in. Cannot get hit by this at all! And he gets the jump in! That should very well be the end of the game! And Rewind was looking for that the whole time. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be
going wild.
Oh, that's enough!
The lone American left in the bracket stays alive. It's going to be Rewind versus the Twins.
All right, now we are down to the final 2. Rewind taking on one of the gods of Mortal Kombat 11 the last year, one of the Twins, Nicolas. This is losers finals. Whoever wins this match is going to go up against Scorpion Prox, the other twin god of Mortal Kombat 11. Can anybody dethrone these guys? This match was out of control. You guys are probably going to hear the crowd reaction. I was there live. I got to tell you, I had goosebumps throughout the entire match because a show was put on. I hope you enjoy this one.
Pin to our losers finals.
Different brother, same matchup. He's fighting the same person, essentially, down to the core, down to the DNA. But it will be Nicolas, able to pick up where his brother left off against Rewind's Cordal, and this is Dark Souls boss Cordal that we're seeing from Rewind. He's trying to simply out-damage these twins right now. Right now, can he even press a button? Rewind!
The escape failed with Nicolas going for the smarter throw direction, throwing them out of the corner, because really you don't need the corner situation in this situation, right? Because you've got so much life, you only need to get one significant hit, really. Let's just get the escape failed, which no doubt will help out in the next round.
Which most certainly will. We know how confident Rewind is with a bar, and hello, wave dash grab. When you're at forward 2 range, if you're afraid of forward 2 and looking for forward 2, wave dash grab might be free.
Looking for a trip guard on that back one. Lets it rock, and there is the flawless block. God.
Stop it. If you do anything fast or slower than 14 frames, these guys are flawless blocking it, apparently. Heck no, down 2 is like 9 frames, 10 frames. They're just ridiculous.
I do like this idea, though, with Rewind. Let's just go in with a character that's a bit beefier than most, has really good damage, and has mix-ups that I can quite literally, regardless of skill level, I'll just throw these command grab mix-ups on you.
You're going to get stand for disc. Oh, sorry, disc, total. 100% safe.
Like, even that forward 2 there after the second totem, that was a scary mix-up because, you know, raw command grab, that was going to do tons of damage.
He's dead. Amplify the second doesn't have that meter. I would praise the sun just with the health lead, but that's where I would have died.
You might got a Twitch clip though, or something. You know, something for the old Twitter analytics. And he doesn't get it though. Looks for the conversion. No one home.
I died going for a God Ray and MKX top 4. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Kotal player thinking through. Hello, 300 damage.
Still had it. Locked and loaded. 2 totems.
Woo! Nicolas barely whiffing that jump too, and one fight Spark with 340, I think. Hello.
Oh! My word.
Is he gonna stack? Nope. Cabal broke himself on that one.
Oh, the down 2's already been spent. And that's it. That has to be bang. So much damage, and the crowd after one game.
On the slam of the sword, the crowd erupted as they know what's on the line here. They know the story. If Rewind loses, the first time ever in history, USA will lose another realm title, Lady Bell.
That's a monumental moment, both for the country that's going to be conceding
and for the world, yeah.
And
for that we'll be taking it.
South America, who's going to be able to really take that mantle. It's like I said, there's so many mixed emotions here because I'm going to be happy regardless of outcome. We can talk about this later down the line because we have a match in front of us. 1-0 for Rewind, where this Kotal was looking a little bit more, purely because, I mean, look, we've had more totems, we've had more damage and opportunities.
Is what this Kotal has been. And Rewind, right when he thought he made it out of the corner, Nicolas had a flash of a Cabal. Ooh. Wow, he's learning from earlier, not overcommitting when he sees how high people are getting on the 4-2. It's not gonna matter. It's a closeout by Nicolas. He's back in the board. He's gonna sharpen the blade? No. Just point and call him out to say, you are next.
Ooh. Ah, there's the 1-1-1. That's gonna be a juicy double jump combo. Nicolas, the knockdown. Woo! The jump back's going to be clean, and even more damage piling on Rewind now with basically just a third left. Anna, oh, you're dead. You're so dead. Oh.
Only has 0 bar. But this is a health deficit that he would need 3 totems and a dream to make that comeback happen. Would have had to start it with at least a command grab, get some kind of knockdown in the corner, and then just start mixing your way into a comeback. Rewind not even given the opportunity here. As Nicolas is looking crispy.
Restart match.
1 apiece. I'm at a loss for words because the sword almost got him. That would have KB'd, and the other way around would have been 400 damage.
Yes, indeed. But I feel like we were almost frames off from seeing that. The frame 1 break and the jump to read the command grab. Every decision Nicolas is making has been on the money. And here comes even more of it.
That's what we talk about with Kotal Khan. Every command grab is a risk when you're fighting characters that can pump out what Cabal's able to do. But then on the flip side, look at this. Oh! He did it this time. You can't even do anything about it. It's guaranteed right there, catch up.
Nicolas is going to sit there and take that one. Ooh. I was a little bit nervous as to what was going to happen, maybe a command grab there, but no jumping to be had, minus frames. But it's barely minus that you could kind of set up for a flawless block, so Good thing that didn't bite.
Ooh.
Only the forward 2 hit, so there's no confirm here. The jump back's good, and Nicholas gets another round on the board.
Second time he's clutched out a round in those moments with a really good read against, that's a Kotal read, jump back. Out of those ranges of the really big normals that are going to whiff forever, Kotal whiffs when he presses.
Now the discus, haven't seen much of that. There's a flawless block again. How he's been so surgical, I do not know. But the high jump in, that's command grab city and a damage buff with plenty more that came from. There's a totem, there's 2 totems, there's 3!
He's triple stacked, fully loaded! Oh my goodness! 418 damage, that's a slice to the jaw! And Rewind's coming back to life.
With punish into another KB, that is the round. No, he drops it! Rewinds, no! A missed opportunity and a chance for Nicholas to bring this one back.
Ooh.
Oh, my Lord Aquaman, this is a stressful series.
I'm not gonna lie, a sweat just went down my forehead because he just held up right there and it'd be in the right read. What a match.
We are going totems all day, every day in Rewind situation now. The 1-1 stagger, back-to-back poke, and oh, that's gonna hurt. Aquaman, how much damage?
You know, a lot.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair statement. Dash in, command grab. No meter for Amplify, but he's gonna get Oki anyway. Are we gonna use a totem? Yes.
Which resets the time completely. If you guys don't know, back to 0. You guys have quite some time to get another one when he gets shimmied by the 4-2.
Hesitated. A moment of hesitation is going to give Nicholas a full combo here. 34 plus frames. In this case, just a forward 2. Nicholas sitting there, making the good read to sit and respect it. The jump 2, really good. The down 1 to steal the turn. A conversion and no break. Nicholas knows that's way too risky.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Not enough for the kill! But one of the greatest pickups I've ever seen in my life! Oh my goodness!
I did not even know Kotal Khan could pick up from a forward 1. Like that. In that way. Rewinds now 2-1 up on Nicholas, and you can feel the energy. It's in the air. It's electric, this crowd. They want to see North America in these finals. And the flawless block's fantastic. Rewind! So much damage on Nicholas already in this first round here for potentially the final game. No breaker available either, and so much more damage to come.
And the balls to put another totem. Nicolas really feeling the pressure. Rewind, every totem he gets on the screen, Nicolas, it can die. Now, if he gets 2 up and he grounded hit, he has baited out those air-to-air so well. He has stopped Nicolas from Cabal in here.
Oh, but he goes into the forward 2. A jump back from Nicholas is going to do it. This won't kill, but the next touch will.
The big damage in the up 3. Going with the the safe wake up of Kotal Khan's, the up 3, one of the best. We've not talked about enough. Kotal Khan's wake up game, both 2 of the best in this game.
What the waifu into command grab, 3 totems! And I'm sure you can hear this crowd. The down 2, everything is working!
So much damage, chopping him for another 452. One more, Rewind, looking to create a highlight reel. There's the chance. America's feeling it. Nicolas needing a miracle. Rewind grabbing air as I am on commentary to try to close this out.
The stagger game, the scary, that's the last breakaway Nicholas is going to get in this round. The up 3 for the safety. A confirm, a clean confirm from Nicholas. The fatal blow as well. Right, stabilize, calm down. A split second of room to move and figure out what we're going to do here, because Rewind is 1 hit away. 1 hit away with Kotal.
What's the decision going to be? Is Rewind going to risk a wake up? No, but still risky. And on reaction is going to keep the United States alive.
Anti-air as clean as they come.
Becoming only the 2nd player to beat a twin offline.
And you can see how much this means to the people in the crowd.
All right, that was a crazy match, but of course, at the end, we have the final boss, Scorpion Prox, one of the god twins of Mortal Kombat 11, going up against Rewind, the people's champion for this EVO 2022 for Mortal Kombat 11. Can he do it? If you guys have not seen EVO, enjoy the match, enjoy the tension. If you did watch EVO, you guys know the results, but it doesn't matter because this match was out of control, and there was the display of skill in this match. Seriously, I was like, wow, these guys are on a completely different stratosphere than 99.999% of the players in this world, including myself. I was just in awe of the skill that these guys put on in this final match. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy all the matches in the top 8 for Mortal Kombat 11 2022. Potentially, most likely, the final huge tournament and the final representation of Mortal Kombat 11 at EVO. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the match. Show respect to these players. Go follow them on Twitter. Follow them on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever social media they have, because these guys deserve it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
The camera, they are ready for this one. This is the twin, though, that Rewind has a now 0-2 record against. This is going to be the biggest test, and it's the same exact matchup. Scorpion Prox, I think, is going to be playing with a chip that we've never seen before. This is new territory for us all. He actually gets to try to avenge his brother. We've never seen that situation.
The unwritten rule of twins playing in tournament is that the other will always try and secure vengeance. And
That's
that
right.
is a chance now. But Rewind, you want to look at momentum, you're looking at it now. Rewind could not be more amped up for this.
And this character, if he has momentum, is the most damaging character in this game. Like, he's going to require the least amount of reads to take this, and I like that in a matchup against Cabal. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to punch Cabal in the chest so hard that it knocks the wind out of him. That's what it's like to fight this one.
A full combo that was just left on the dinner plate there. Scorpion Prox had something, but just didn't take it. There's a totem, and now things are going to go. Micro duck! Oh my good lord! Rewind's going to take the first round here for Grand Finals. Ooh.
Just hammering away on that sword. Getting that extra damage in there. Rewind off to a wonderful start as he takes the first round. He's gotten more and more comfortable with this portal too, and he's getting more and more comfortable doing more than one totem. He was only doing one totem against Prox the first meeting.
That was a little bit greedy with that third one, though. It did allow that jump in. Oh my god, this retrocade is causing an unreasonable amount of mobility here for Scorpion Prox. Instant jump in, though. Wait a minute.
Good knockdown here. What a call out from Scorpion Prox to say you're going to do one of your slower buttons there. That's what that tells me, and he's got a solid round to tie us up.
One round apiece, but Rewind resets this bracket. We have a lot of Mortal Kombat 11 to play just to finish things up there. Escape failed.
And it was Rewind pulling a little bit of a Foxy or just wave dashing in general. Goes underneath each jump, and this is awesome.
Minus frames, a down one, just making the call out there. A down one of his own now. Rewind returning the favor. Shouts
One
to Subway.
Can we get a second one? There it is. Are we going to level 3? We're at level 3. Big damage on the board. That would have killed. They wouldn't have, but hey.
Yeah, may as well have done. In our hearts it did. But Scorpion Prox playing hyper defensive, which I really like. The second you see all these totems, does not give the opportunity. Oh, but now there's one. Ouch!
Look at that. Just juicy. Ooh. Like the mentality behind that gets big air. Rewind was much more successful against Nicolas on the air control than he was against Prox prior.
Oh, the call out! Oh no!
No, that's a guaranteed armor break, but he's still gonna pick it up. Rewind dropped it and then survives, and he's up, and the crowd is backing up Rewind right now. They're coming to life.
We're going straight into another game here.
Lively crowd at EVO for Mortal Kombat.
No!
Let's go!
That certainly doesn't tickle 350.
This doesn't tickle either.
Now
Nothing
here's
this
my
character
worry,
does
right?
is gonna tickle.
Here's my worry. Scorpion Prox and Nicolas both together. They've had unbelievable composure in tournament this year, especially for players that are so young. This is where everything becomes so much more stressful for you. Is this where Rewind's experience
Listen for it.
is going to bring him over?
You know, you can amplify. You just got it.
What? That was an old man MK3 Nomad dash right there.
That was from mighty close, wasn't it? The pressure was just a 4-2-2. Runs ready, but wow! That jump kick was so early. He's gonna do it for the restand? No. He's still a raw hit. Sometimes you have to simply stop what you're saying and recognize that something was so good that's not even worth saying something over.
The parry into even more damage still, but there's a counter hit. No need to spend the crushing blow because who cares? Oh, that was definitely a combo drop there from Scorpion Prox, and this is what I'm talking about. I think there's an element of nerves at play, and this is purely just a lack of experience on this stage. But over the course of this series, is Scorpion Prox going to become more comfortable, or is Rewind going to keep it going?
One thing to talk about that we haven't gotten an opportunity to is will we see maybe a potential counter pick?
Uh-oh. Keeps the side. Keeps the side switch.
That's one thing that we don't know the Twins for an awful amount. Are they going to be able to counter pick in situations like this? Are they going to be at a deficit? We're in uncharted territory, the jump kick. Wow. There in time, if he would have done a different normal right there, forward one, just advance him too far forward. It is a great anti-air normal. If he did stand one, it would have been distance-wise good enough for the anti-air. Still, I like the decision by Rewind. And I've loved that he's been doing pokes on hit into forward two. That's something I notice a lot of other Kotal Cons do. It gets people trying to jump late or like re-grabs. It gets, like that forward two covers an awful lot for not jailing.
Now once again, Rewind being a little bit greedy with the totems. That third one costing a bit too much, 400 damage.
You just defined a Kotal Con player. We were born greedy, man. We go for God Ray at 1%, we don't care.
Yeah, I know, your character got buffed to hell and back and you still wanted more. Anyway,
Facts?
The 1-2-2. Ooh, a lovely defensive downfall there from Scorpion, and hang on a minute, this could very well be it. Makes the call out into the command grab, and there we go. Right. All right, we're back to even.
And there was a good time there where command grab's success rate was, what, he had 6 or 7 in a row. Finally, Prox making one and puts him on the board.
And
he's 2 away from this tournament being over.
We're talking about the potential journey here of Rewind, but you're absolutely bang on the money. Having the winner's bracket advantage, not losing a series, means that Scorpion, I mean, this is a 3 out of 5 you need to win, that's it. So this could be either over very quickly indeed, or Rewind is going to take this a lot longer.
And those wave dashes forward have gotten him out of some of the advancement of Cabal. I've seen 3 go underneath, and he was just ready. What a call by Rewind, stood his ground with the block. Thought the breakaway was going to come, and that's another thing you can do to kind of safely cover the breakaway when it's not a guaranteed.
Oh, that's it.
Setup.
That's the round.
GG. Scoop. Go. Back to the corner. Disgusting. Someone's 4 of them. Where's Quad Totem at?
God, in hell where it belongs. Instant air to air. Counter hit again. There we go again. 400 damage. Read him and weep, Scorpion Prox. You know, I feel like he just has not had a chance to play this game, this match.
Call me crazy, but it will never get old to me watching Kotal Con delete a health bar. Wow! Here's some more. Boom!
My man Rewind just believed in that one. I mean, flawless block, who cares? Look at my life lead.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some wild, like, just wave dash grab, wave dash down 2 type of a... He's trying to praise the sun.
That was genuinely...
I saw the summoning.
That was like a classic MK uppercut right there.
It's going to praise the sun. Shout back 1! The Sistine Chapel! David reaching out to God himself.
It makes me so sad that I know what you mean. Because that was MKX as well.
It was. We've been doing it since the dawn of time.
Wake up 3. The neutral jump's fantastic. Though Scorpion Prox is going to get a significant opening. Something that really did not exist in the last match. Now here we are, folks. A development. Rewind wins this game. We reset. We go into another best of 5. And then finally, it's completely even. Another wake up. Shut down there. The flawless block. Ooh, get back down here. Poor old Kotal Khan. His legs are too big.
That is. He's a character that struggles to jump over projectiles because he's got such a big hurt box down there. But he's got size 17 feet, so what are you going to do?
Push back now from the discus.
Also, this does, especially if he gets 3 totems up, an unknown secret as Scorpion Prox gets the armor break. Or no, that's just gonna be all she wrote.
Wow.
One thing to note about Kotal Khan that not a lot of people realize, look for when he has totems up and he does the disc on block. It's actually insane how much chip it does. I think it's upwards of 7 to 8% chip.
Now, Rewind hasn't been able to fully catch on when to throw out these advancing moves in this matchup in particular. In this game, there's been so many whiffs and so many punishes from Scorpion Prox. Again, though, the instant jump into dash not working.
Ooh.
Counter hit, that's the game.
That was a down 3 that got absolutely bullied. Almost! That was the right input!
We're seeing a little bit of a shakiness here, and the whiff brings us into, wow, the most exciting Game 5 to have in a tournament. The one that's either going to decide a tournament winner or a reset bracket into a fresh situation. I think you're looking at this crowd, you know what the people want.
Fox was at their feet. Let that say everything.
Oh!
That's how you start right there for Rewind. Chop away 330 HP out of your opponent.
The Scorpion turns it around though. Doesn't get as much damage, granted, but better than having a huge deficit as we begin what could be our final match of this tournament. Lovely confirm, woo! And the armor break, and this time we cash out. We spend it.
They've been trading these blows to get us started. Good call out of the slight negativity there. Kotal Khan's forward 1-2, a really good string, -4. Good flawless block setup opportunity. Good parry setup opportunity. We haven't seen it from Rewind a lot. Wow! This is, hey, I like this because I think he has some hit advantage here where he can put up 1 totem and then maybe get something that could be close to killing.
And just being able to take a nice and reliable anti-air at the same time and actually still have not given Scorpion Prox fatal blow. So this does become a little bit more interesting for him. Leaves it on his own. Scorpion Prox only needs one more lovely jump in, and that will be it for sure. Tournament point, and dare I say, championship point for Scorpion Prox.
It's off the read. That's been so good against Rewind's Kotal. Both twins implementing that jump back late in the rounds, catching Rewind whiffing. But it's going to be Rewind sending into the corner, says, taste the blade of Oshtek. He's trying to stay alive.
Delicious flawless block there from Scorpion Prox. Something that has been so famous of the twins. Those flawless blocks are unbelievable. Forward 2-2. No one home though. A forward 2 again. The punish? That punish? Are you kidding me?
Scorpion Prox riding some momentum right now. Not allowing him to swing out of the corner either. That was such a good check with the down 4. It's good to bully Kotal Khan up close.
Hang on a minute.
Without the mids.
The fatal blow was spent earlier on, so we're not going to quite see it. Totems are going to be risky business now. You do not want to get jumped in on, because this could be your tournament life over. Down 1+ frames. That's damage, but not enough. Watch out for the fatal blow, Aquaman!
That's going to be the round. It was grab or strike, and Rewind finds a point to reset this tournament.
This is the critical moment. Are we going to see a reset, or is the tournament going to finish up now?
Chancer go, whatever. Wow, there now. What a flawless block. He didn't even, I don't even know what happened. Are you kidding me? Prox trying to take the breath from Rewind right now. The momentum in his favor. Got to the corner of the flawless block. Even when he gave him the 1 turn to press, he's going to send it back. No. Rewind. He's out of the corner.
This is a scary moment now. Scorpion Prox, that's the first significant hit he's taken all round long, and Rewind is very, very tender. Right, Totem 1, damage buff. Damage buff, Totem 2.
Damage buff. Oh, he's fully loaded right now. And he got him the freeze right there. But there's a threat of command grab. That's why at the last second you saw him go airborne, just in case he was at range of dash grab.
A Rewind knows he can't overextend, so he did the right thing. Especially with this stage, the sheer amount of mobility. The whip, hang on, I think that might be it!
Not enough, 1 more. The raw grab, Rewind. Ooh, ooh. Scores knocked down, gets 1 totem up. 17 health. Parries to absorb any chip. Look at that, the walk down. Trying to hunt him down in the buzzsaw, finds its mark. Scorpion Prox from Chile. Mortal Kombat 11 Evolution Champion.
I feel like that's one of the most underwhelming final plays that we could have seen. But you know what? The situation called for it. We only need to hit you once.
World champion.
A 17-year-old world champion. Welcome to Mortal Kombat. What a unbelievable result all weekend long.
What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys do so. And if you want to see some more, there's videos popping up on the screen right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.